Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I mix my poultry feeds for my local birds. So guys, get ready for the video. So if this is your first time coming across this channel, my name is Jacob, a passionate farmer about poultry keeping. On this channel, we talk about poultry farming in general. We talk about the layers, the broilers, the local birds which I'm currently keeping, the ducks, the geese, in fact any kind of poultry, you will find it on this channel. So if you have been one of the people that have been looking for channels that can teach you on how you can run a poultry farm successfully, then you're very blessed because you're in the right area. But before, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. That way you can be one of the family members in this awesome YouTube channel. And don't forget to like the video if you find the content in the video being helpful to you. And on the other side, don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you'll never miss out in case I upload any new video, of course about poultry. Thanks for doing that. So like I said guys, very many people have been asking me how I do mix my poultry feeds for my local birds. As we all know, on this poultry farm, we are keeping local birds on a free range system, and at the same time, it means that we need to supplement them with some commercial feeds. Yeah, I call them commercial feeds because we normally buy them and then give them to our local birds. But in this particular video guys, stay tuned because I'll be showing you anything that you need to know about how I mix my poultry feeds for my local birds. Just to let you know, poultry feeds sum up to 80% of the total cost of production in the poultry business. Yeah, it sums up to 80%, which means that it normally takes the lion's share when it comes to the cost of production. To cut down the cost of the feeds, some people normally try to mix their own poultry feeds so that it can reduce the cost of the feeds at the end. And others, they do plant their own feeds, for instance the maize and then the soya, because these are the major source of the ingredients while mixing the poultry feeds. In today's video, like I said, I am going to be talking lengthily on the mixing of the poultry feeds for the local birds. The broilers, the layers, I've already talked on that, and I've made 3 videos guys. 3 videos where I talked largely about mixing the poultry feeds, the ingredients used in mixing the poultry feeds for the broilers and then the layers, and then the function of the ingredients too. I said everything that you need to know about mixing the poultry feeds. It is a lengthy video, that's why I decided to divide it into 3 videos. So if you are like keeping broilers or the layers, you can go and watch those videos. That way it will help you so much in mixing your poultry feeds for your poultry birds. So when it comes to local birds, these are the local birds in your area. Yeah, they are the local birds in your area. Like in my area, the birds look like this. These are the local birds in my area. Guys, you can take a look. Pure 100% local birds. Yeah, these are the local birds in my area. And this bird over here is 4 months old. You can take a look guys, 4 months old. Yeah, this bird is 4 months old. And then this one is 6 months old. So you can see that these birds really grow very, very slow. They grow very slow, which means that you must be very keen when giving feeds to these poultry birds. Yeah, if you are to like give them 100% commercial feeds, then at the end you will get nothing. You will totally get a huge loss in your business. That is why we normally keep them on a free range system, meaning that they can go outside, roam, eat the grass, scratch the ground, and sometimes we normally supplement them with a little feed guys, little feeds. And these feeds are really cheap. These are not commercial feeds which you normally get for the layers or the broilers. These feeds, we mix them ourselves, and that is what I'm going to show you guys. Over here we have something which is fish meal, and it is an animal source of protein. And others, we have the bone meal, the meat meal, which are rarely found, or in some cases it is very hard to find them. But fish meal is available in most of our areas here in Africa, mostly in Uganda where I am. You can get it very cheap. And over here guys, This is flour. I call it flour. This is flour, which I actually got from the grinding mill. This is the one which pours down. Yeah, this is the one which pours down, and then I get it and then mix with these ones over here for my local birds. They eat it, the production will be very high, and then it will help to actually supplement them with the feeds that they get from outside. So these are what we actually give our birds over here on our poultry farm. You can take a look over here, guys. Our birds are really enjoying the feeds. The feed spilled on the ground, and then they are enjoying it to the maximum. Yeah, they are really doing fine. After this, they will go out and then eat some grass. I think you guys can see some bird over there enjoying the grass, moving around. That's what we call a free range system of keeping birds. This way of keeping birds is very cheap, guys. Very cheap. It is very cheap, not too expensive. When it comes to the price of these, you will find that this one, when it is full, one basin of this flour, it will be at 10,000 Ugandan shilling, which is approximately less than $4, guys, if we are to convert it into dollars. And then over here, this is around 6,000 Ugandan shillings, which is about less than $2. But these feeds, if we are to mix them, we can feed our birds for up to 4 days with it, 4 to 5 days, going even to a week. That way, keeping the birds will be very easy, and then it will be less cost effective when it comes to the poultry feeds. That is what we give our poultry birds to actually sustain them with the feeds that they normally get from outside, and then eat them. Before we move further, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then you are doing a very huge mistake. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, guys. That way you will enjoy the videos that I normally give out there, so that you can also start your poultry farm someday. And second, do me a favor as well, like the video, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you'll never miss out in case I upload any new video on the channel. This is where most people don't understand it very well. Most people think that when you are keeping poultry birds, for instance the local chicken, then you must keep them 100% on the commercial feeds, without calculating the cost of the feeds. For instance, let me say that this bird over here, this is like 7-8 months, guys. 7-8 months. But if I'm to like feed it 100% on commercial feeds, you will find out that by the time I will be selling this bird, the amount that I will be selling will not be even equivalent to the amount of the feeds that I've been spending on this bird. That we're making very many poultry farmers get out of the business, guys. So make sure that when you are keeping local birds, you don't give them expensive feeds, guys. Give them these light feeds. Give them cheap feeds. You can go like in the market, you collect leftover cabbages. That way it will be helping you to cut down the cost that you will be spending on the feeds, guys. So we are now going to be mixing this flour, which is carbohydrates. This is a major source of carbohydrate, guys. The maize, this is the maize which we use in mixing. You can take a look at the maize which is not grinded, guys. Yeah, this is the maize. And then this is protein, a good source of protein, guys. Yeah, and the percentage of fish meal is very high. So we are going to mix this flour with the fish meal and then give it to our birds. And mostly we like using multivitamins to actually supplement other ingredients which are needed in smaller quantities. At some point we can also mix them together with the feeds, these feeds, or we can put them in the water, guys. Yeah, that's what we do on our poultry farm. Now let's mix it for our birds, guys. So guys, here we are done mixing it. As you guys can see, it is now very fine. This one we can feed our birds up to a week, guys. Yeah, it is very good, very nice, and very cheap. Best of all, it is very cheap. So we are done mixing it. This is now ready for our birds to eat it. Yeah, the feeds are now okay. And then what we are now going to do is that we are going to be mixing our feeds for the chicks that we are having right over here. For some of you who have not seen our chicks, we have quite a number of chicks over here, guys. You can take a look inside the cage over there. Very many chicks. In total, we are having about 50 chicks over here, guys. Others are over there. I think you guys are seeing them. Yeah. So what we are going to do right now, we are going to be mixing poultry feeds. These feeds for them too. So guys, get ready. For the chicks, the proteins or the soybean must be very many in it. That is to actually boost them to grow very fast and then put on feathers very fast. As you all know, proteins help in the growth of the birds. They really grow very fast. That is why we are going to be putting more content of protein inside these poultry feeds while we are mixing them. Here we are, guys, we are done, and then this is now ready for our birds, for the chicks to actually eat it. Yeah, so we are done. Let's now keep it in a safe place. When giving these poultry feeds, you can either mix them with water or you can give it just like that, but there should be plenty of water inside your room. That is why you normally see my poultry house all the time with water. Make sure that your farm doesn't run out of water at any time. So guys, you can take a look at it. Yeah, so if these birds eat it, it may at sometimes make their throat be very dry, so it needs water. So make sure that there is plenty of water, guys. Plenty of water on your poultry farm 24 hours every day. Also, you can mix water and then give them to your poultry birds. But for me over here, I like giving them in this form, guys. This is because that in this form, they will eat it and then they will get enough of it very fast. Yeah, they will get enough of it very fast, and then they will go and then look for other feeds outside, and thereafter they will come and then eat it. But if you are to mix it with water, then it will be very easy for them to eat it. They will eat it very fast, and then the rest of the days they will just be there sitting bored. So this is like one way of making them be busy all the time. Yeah, that's why we normally give them the feeds in this form. Otherwise, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you'll never miss out in case I upload any new video on the channel. See you in my next video. Bye bye.